Hello, subscribers. I'm not trying to be sarcastic this time. I haven't been posting ages, 3 months now. Um, Last one was a live stream, and I'm deeply sorry about subscribers who really dislike my content. Really, you don't have to take me seriously, but today it's a serious topic I'm talking about. It's about a news recently we all know. If you've been living under a rock, I'll just tell you that Kyoto Animation Studios in Japan, based in Japan's Kyoto district, was suffered an arson attack and burned down. The burned down basically. So Studio One was completely destroyed. So the main hub of the animation studio got destroyed, and according to the news source, they say 34 people are either injured or they are completely dead. So according to the news headlines, it says 33 dead and 34 might be injured. But let me get across to you, the viewer, that we shouldn't trust this mainstream media since blindly. We need to trust in independent sources because we don't know exactly what happened there. We can't trust on third party viewers like these people because we know news like to hype and use you know what. I'll just give you the evidence to see what they are. I'll just type in into. I just wanted to say let's use quant for once, because I trust this search engine as it doesn't actually trace your searches or remember your searches like Google, and this was created in France, so just use it if you want to. So Kyoto Animation Fire. Actually, I just say arson. Arsonist. We don't even know. As a suspected arson. Look, New York Times. A Kyoto Animation Studio kills 33. Kyoto Guardian. 33 people at least. Reason to attack Japan. They still try to contribute. I would say this. I used to like Guardian, but now I really do not like the Sun, the news like reporting. I really don't like the Sky News kind of reporting style. But I just want you to clear something up. This is a real thing, tragic, and especially for those who believes this is a red flag, not red flag or controlled opposition, false flag event. I just want to say to you, people did die. There's evidence in the footage broadcast in Japan of firefighters taking out the bodies of the victims, mostly animators of the studio, and deep condolences for those people who lost their family members. But I just wanted to say you something. This title, as well as New York Times, is wrong. And let me just not get copyrighted. I'll close that eventually. Please don't copyright my freaking video. New York Times. Kyoto Animation Studio fire. We all know this. There's an arson guy, but for some reason we still don't know the name of the arsonist. Let's not get too hyped up. Yeah. So here's the thing. According to the factual Wikipedia, can we not look at Shotaro? That had nothing to do with them. Well, technically they do. But Kyoto Animation Studio, you see some people edited. So according to actual journalists who edit at Wikipedia, thankfully, I don't 100% trust Wikipedia, but I would trust Wikipedia more than the news sources out there. So here's an arson attack. Instead of the 33rd people die, I call it 33rd because I want to say the 33rd number is a very precarious number. I think it's used dramatically to signify the so-called coming of death of Christ. The coming of Christ is religious numerology, and I think these mainstream sources use a really sinister numerology to represent the situation is quite insulting to the actual victims, as well as to the shareholders and the CEO of the company. Personally, I find this quite insulting because, in fact, it's been confirmed that 34 people died, and 35 people died. Actually, 35 people died. Sorry, 34 people died. 35 got injured by the fire. 34 people have been confirmed by deceased. Yeah, I can say. Also, no names have been revealed. So, yeah, there's no names have been revealed about the victims. Okay, at least that's respectable to me. There's 35 other, including suspects, have various degrees of injury in requiring treatment in local hospitals. So yeah, we don't hear this. Instead, we hear this fire studio this with the arsonist. So apparently this plagiarism. The arsonist was a disgruntled employee. I wanted to say something. This people thought this idea that the arsonist was a disgruntled employee. I think they're not too wrong. They're not too far from the truth. At the beginning, I thought it was silly, but then some news sources like, Deadline, of course, I trusted to a degree more than New York Times. Oh, I just opened that. Okay, so arsonist. Let's read this. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to pick out the main points here. So I'm skimming through this, and we can say that, of course, it's not confirmed 33 deaths with 36 on the injured. They like to hype up. Yeah, 36 injured, which actually no. The blaze started near the front door of the building, blocking way. So according to local emergency service, what? What? The man who's written in Japanese roughly Miss Lepong Takururu. It means he's basically claiming out apparently that he set fire to the building is because due to the studio taking his intellectual property. Something close to that. I'm not a Japanese expert here, so I'll just say this. It's been 4 days since the incident occurred, and I would say the news has been quite dim on what happened in the studio, yeah, including BBC. Please, BBC, don't copyright me. You the suck of shit. You don't have to point out media said mine is the 80s, 40s, but it doesn't say his. It doesn't on the news. It doesn't explain this. So look, BBC is assuming he's in his 40s or early 40s. So it's mine his early 40s Japanese media, but I look at this even on Wikipedia. It doesn't say because. It says at least 35 others, include suspect that degrees of injury require treatment. So, including suspect, we don't know about the information at the moment, including the victims of the fire. So, 33 people, that's quite a lot of number. And by the way, the last time I remember, if there's a bigger number, was the secret Japanese robot experiment. Okay, please, don't call me a conspiracy theorist, but there was this video talking about how this Japanese company, I think it's Akiro Cybernetics, yeah, they had 33 ground scientists working on making highly intelligent robot force, but then what happened is that when they dismantled the robot, they had apparently 6 robots in total. They dismantled the other 4, leaving the 2. But the other 2, one of them kind of resisted getting. No, I wouldn't say really resisted. I'll take that back. So I would say the last one who fixed himself by collecting himself to the satellite. I'll give you the link to it, and they self-repaired itself, and it went on a killing spree, and it confirmed kill of I think at least 19 or 20 people, and all of these are scientists in Japan's highest research facility. So this is more than the scientists who died in the so, so let's wonder why the news media like to use the number 33 numerology. Its affiliate number, it's considered to be the highest qualified number for the Jesuits. The Jesuit society will consider 33 as holy. The Masonic masters, or the Grand Master of the Masons, consider 33 is a really high holy number. It's like a equinox number or something. Oh yeah, equinox is a numerology chart. So it's the Anunnaki number, 33 divided by 6. Oh yes, I just forgot. It says the 33 people died. 33 bodies, 36 people are in hospital. 33 divided by 6, 5.5. And what is a 5.5? It's the 5 faces. Oh yeah, 5 pointed star. Pointed star. 5 pointed star. It's numerology designed to symbolize sacrifice. It's been the flag of the United States by then, but I also say it's also something to do with like the 6 pointed star. It's the other one. It's the symbol of Israel, or it's the Star of David, or the Baphomet, whatever you like to call it, or the Freemasonic symbol. But both of them interrelated, here's the thing, in some way or another. So the numerology of the master number 33. So the 33 is also related to the sacrificial animals. What I meant is the sacrificial lamb. So basically, back then in society, in especially European society, pagan Viking society, I would say, in order to satisfy the animistic and the great gods of war, like Odin, actually not god of war, god of lightning, you had to pay a sacrifice. Like even in Rome, the better example is Saturnalia, as well as the Grim Reaper, I call him. Saturnalia is based off the Greek mythology. The Kronos, the god of time. The god of time is Zeus' uncle, I think. Zeus. Yeah. I can't really understand why he would eat children. And yeah, here's the thing. Used to be human sacrifices. I think the 33 number is linked with human sacrifice. So the Kyoto Animation Studio fire might be resulting of a human sacrifice, according to this news media. So they're pointing out it's 33. So that means something sinister, as like sacrificing people to benevolent gods. So yeah, it's god of destruction. Kronos is the god of time, destruction, decay, and all stuff. So these gods have many different names. It's just from, like, for example, god of war in Greek mythology. It's Kratos. Yeah, Kratos, or its predecessor Ares. I think I may have got that wrong, so be careful with that. I'm not too clear with Greek mythology here because I haven't been revising it, but I think clearly that in Rome they call it the god of war Mars, and They also call, oh yeah, they call the goddess of spring Ophelia, I think. And in Germany, they call the goddess of spring or Easter, we call it now, Ostara. So there's many different names, but the difference is that Easter does not sacrifice. It's only, I think, god of war, Mars, including the masculine gods like Kronos. The Jews require sacrifice to have a rite. Rites are just rituals that so-called guaranteeing miracle or miraculous superstitions. I would say I don't believe in superstitions, but this time this is really strange. 33 bodies, and the same time they say exactly that the firefighters found 33 bodies, 2 on the first floor, 11 on the second, and 20 on the stairs from the third floor. He said, someone said it, so he doesn't explain. So it's Kazuo Hayasashi, the official. Okay. Said okay, so he said okay, that makes sense. It's just a weird sentence structure. That official who got this number, such a strange choice of number, 33, 33rd degree Illuminati Freemason. Nah, I just went full conspiracy theory. Yeah, but I don't want to promote conspiracy theories. I would just say this might be a coincidence, but it's more likely it's not staged, but it's actually a ritual sacrifice. Sacrificed to whoever, I think, sacrificed to either the god of war, Baphomet. Oh yeah, the Baphomet, of course. The 5.5 star symbol of the Baphomet, as well as the 6-pointed star. Well, to a degree, yes, to a degree, not as well. 6-pointed star, but 5.5 you can round that up to 6, so 6-pointed star. But even the red star is supposed to symbolize sacrifice, the Easter annual. It's interesting how Kyoto at that time when this fire happened, it was visible to almost everyone near the local area. Maybe because it was in broad daylight, but I'm surprised because in Japan, when this situation happened, the community people and actually the fire brigades mostly would react quite slowly because the fire station is somewhat quite far away from where Kyoto Animation is based, and they usually during that time has quite a lot of traffic. So I'm surprised that they actually arrived at that time. Maybe they're wrong. Yeah. So Kyo Ani, okay? I think someone asked me a question about Kyo Ani. Well, what animes do you like about them? Well, I do like the production value of Inuyasha. And I think I butchered the name, Inuyasu. Oh yeah, Inuyasha. Kyoto has some really good I also wanted to point out one interesting fact that the Kyoto Animation Studio, even though they helped making the Naofumi character for Shotaro, they didn't get official, I will say, official so-called prize from the original creator, or they didn't get official credit. It's just the fans that got them official credit. So that okay. Kyo Ani has a huge fan base, I know, because of K-On. It's a commercial success. Me personally, I did not like K-On because it was just so girly. It was for girls really. So another thing, I'm not doing really well, I'm waffling. So really what I do like about Kyoto Animation is the animation team. The animation team, even with really crunch times and huge deadlines, the animators are able to produce really gorgeous animations. But my only problem with Kyoto Animation is the management. Their creative establishment has some of the worst management methods ever. the crunch periods are so long, and I'd rather have this. Oh look, like this is 41-year-old suspect, and now you say 40. So we're not even sure what's the person's age, and all this mainstream media is just guessing. And this still kills 33. It's 18th July, but on Kyoto Animation, Kyoto Arson Attack, it's been 34 people have been confirmed deceased, not 33. That's the problem. Just really, like, I really do not trust our news and media. When we need a better, I can't believe we found BBC. They're trying to promote conspiracy theories now. Oh yeah, by the way, there was a comment on YouTube section. I was like, you said something like, on 18th July, is quote unquote, when I woke up to the news today, I was living in a nightmare. I think he was. I think yeah. Yeah. When I woke up to the news today, yeah, it's that, like, that kind of quote. I checked. Yeah, it says it is. My problem is, like, honestly, do you actually know how you feel the family is going to suffer? Just to say this, that the overworked workers at Kyo Ani, people say, I don't believe this. They say Kyo Ani's working conditions are fairly reasonable and ethical. They're really ethical to the workers, but I think it's a crock of shit, because look at the crunch time they had to produce for the another series. I nearly forgotten the fucking name. Mind my language. Lucky Star, yeah, Lucky Star. I just remembered that. Lucky Star. Do you remember that? The crunch time. I'm not sure about if they changed the crunch time ever, but this studio is mostly animators suffer from crunch, and plus mostly they don't get very well paid. They just get like petty pay. It's common even in the West. So it's just appalling. I know it's appalling. Everything's quite appalling. It's appalling. People died in this. Shinzo Abe says they're too appalling for words, and offer condolences. I totally do not trust Shinzo Abe. He did not even treat the Fukushima power plant incident well, and he claims that it's all safe now. And the water near the Fukushima is safe to drink, even though the radiation level is still pretty high, and quite appalled by that. And rarely, none of the residents from Fukushima even been back there. They're all in the community shelters or social shelters, for just refugees from their own homes. They want to. It's just mind-boggling. Like, he says, too appalling for words. Quite ironic is that when was this for? When was this for the Fukushima disaster, which claimed so many lives, like to radioactivity? Kyoto Animation Studio, I would say I have a really love and hate relationship with this. They did produce some of the side characters. I mean, the main character actually, like, produce the main character's fashion models for Dragon Maid. But I people wouldn't like me to say this, but I really do not know what's the fuss with them liking Lucky Star, K-Young, and the other. Oh yeah, by them, like, I personally like the network series, the net series, like the interesting Suguricha. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. Let me just take a drink. Fuck me. How the incident unfolded. We're not even too sure about the rescue. How the look here's according to BBC. My problem is how they were able to reach it so far because quickly. It might be a miracle, but yeah, you see, people died, definitely. But I think it's melancholy. Melancholy Haruhi Sumiya. Yeah, Suzumiya. Yeah, Melancholy Haruhi Suzumiya. Yeah, I prefer that rather than Kyo. It's just my opinion. Just don't hate me for that. Of course, people GoFundMe could pay helped people like £240,000 raised in 6 hours. Of course, it's great the fan base, but honestly, like maybe we could do more. No, not just do the fundraiser. I think maybe we could actually get Japan to have a remembrance day for this. Oh, maybe that's too much to ask. Maybe 1 minute silence. Violet Evergarden pick up a global market. Me personally, I really dislike our Violet Evergarden. It just didn't make any sense to me, the psychological aspect. And also, Violet Evergarden looks like a ripped off Saber. She looks like Saber. Saber from Fate series. She looks like Saber. Don't know why. Oh yeah, she also looks like some Toho Allison girl. Oh, Alice girl, not Allison. Butcher the names again. Yeah, I think that's all. And can you stop? Can people change the sense to 34 dead? There's one more person dead rather than 33 people. Gosh, I'd like to end this video on a happy note. I'll say my favorite anime, definitely JoJo, but not by Kyoto Animation. And I like TNK Studios. TNK Studios, a bit kinky stuff. I like TNK Studio. Oh, of course, not TNK BP. That's a Russian company. Oh my gosh, TNK. Yeah, Tokyo Prefecture. Really like them. They produced a really nice High School DxD, include the sequel and the Reborn series High School DxD. But I prefer the classic High School DxD. It's really nice. No, nice. Sorry, it's really philosophically complicated, and it delves into religion and its relations. It's never done in a fashion that it intrigue the audience, but as well as show a bit kinky side to it. Which is funny. I still think Asia is cute. I used to call her Asia. It's Asia. Yeah, that's when I used to be like 13. Oh yeah, definitely. I watched High School DxD when I was 13. Yeah, yeah. Don't judge me for that. Well, thank you for that. I'll just end on a happy note and just the boy in the China shop. That's a video you should watch. So thank you and have a good day.